David Sugarman, and I'm here to help you learn English in a simple, fun, and useful way. If you're tired of studying and not seeing progress, you're in the right place. I've created easy lessons that take you step by step, starting from the basics and moving up. We'll focus on key areas like grammar and listening, both super important to help you understand and speak English naturally. Today's topic is make versus let. These two verbs can be tricky because they both involve actions and permission, but they're used in very different ways. I'll break it down for you so you can use them correctly and sound more natural in English. This video is part of a series of lessons. So if you've been learning with me or one of my teachers, it's a great way to review what you've already covered in class. Whether we're working together one-on-one in a group or you're studying with one of my teachers, these presentations help you keep practicing and keep making progress. Think of this video as a tool to review the lesson, a way to go over the material again and make it stick. This way of learning really works. You'll start to understand and speak English with more confidence. So just stick with it, keep practicing, and you'll see progress in no time. And if you want even more practice, you can find exercises on my website at davidenglish.info that go perfectly with these lessons to help you learn faster. So let's get started over here. Make versus let. We use let to allow someone to do something, okay? This is like giving permission. To allow someone to do something, it shows permission, freedom, or choice, okay? My teacher lets us leave class early on Fridays, okay? And we use make to require someone to do something. This is like when I force you to do something, I require you to do something, okay? You strongly encourage someone to do something, and it shows lack of choice or even strong influence. So example, my teacher makes us stay after class to complete our assignments. Note, we don't use to with let or make. Yes, that's very important, that you're never going to say, my teacher makes me to stay after class, or my teacher lets us to leave. Okay, you cannot say to after let or to after make. So let's get started with the exercises. So the directions here, it says choose the correct form. And remember, get a pen, get a notebook, something like this, a notepad, write down your answers, and then stop the video. And more than that, you can go right to davidenglish.info and you can find the grammar exercises here for more practice for make versus let if you want. So let's get started. Number 1, my manager doesn't make or let us leave early on Mondays. So in this one, I'm going to go with my manager doesn't let us leave early on Mondays. Meaning like she doesn't give me the permission to leave on Mondays. Number 2, Sarah let her dog play in the backyard every afternoon. Sarah makes her dog play in the backyard every afternoon, or Sarah lets her dog play in the backyard every afternoon? I'm going to go with Sarah lets her dog play in the backyard every afternoon. That's something that she allows. Number 3, did your friends make you join them for the movie last night? Or did your friends let you join them for the movie last night? What do you think? Well, let's say the situation is that you didn't really want to go out, so your friends probably made you join them. So did your friends make you join them for the movie last night? Did your friends make you join them for the movie last night? Number 4, you shouldn't make or let your kids stay up too late on school nights. This is the advice. I'm going to go with you shouldn't let your kids stay up too late on school nights. Yeah, because you don't want to regret that, you know? You want them to go to bed a little bit earlier so that you can enjoy your time. And let's go to number 5. The teacher let us take our exams in the classroom. I'm going to say that the teacher makes us take our exams in the classroom because if we're the students, the teacher has to watch us, you know? So she's not going to allow you, or he's not going to allow you to just go out of class. So the teacher makes us take our exams in the classroom. Again, choose the correct form, stop the video, write down your answers, and then check if you're right after you turn the video back on. Number 6, our parents don't make or let us eat dessert before dinner. I'm going to say that our parents don't let us eat dessert before dinner. Because if you're a kid, you probably want to have the chocolate before the food, you know? And that's not going to be okay. That's going to be sugar high. So our parents don't let us eat dessert before dinner. Number 7, the coach make or let us practice every day after school. I'm going to go with that the coach makes us practice every day after school. It's something that he requires us to do that. That's something that we must do. He makes us practice every day after school. 8, did your boss make or let you stay late last night? I'm going to say if it's your boss, yep, they're probably going to want you to be there and require you to be there. So I'm going to say, did your boss make you stay late last week? And what do you guys think? Did your boss make you stay late last week? Maybe. Maybe you were required to do something. 9, she make or let her children play outside until dark. I'm going to go with, we got the children playing outside until dark. There's some rules and permission. She let her children play outside until dark. That's a nice mom. Number 10, you shouldn't make or let your pet sleep on the couch. Well, I know that pets, if they're on the couch, they'll put hair on the couch and fur, and they'll make everything messy. So you shouldn't let your pet sleep on the couch. Again, you're doing very, very well. We have another 10 to do, 11 to 20. And again, we're going to choose the correct form. You could go right now, if you're starting to feel more comfortable, you can go right to davidenglish.info and actually do more practice with typing. And you can subscribe to the channel. I would love that. Give me a like, write a comment, and share this with a friend. And that way the channel will grow and we'll be able to help more people. Number 11, my aunt make or let me use her car for the weekend. Well, I think she's a cool aunt. I'm going to say my aunt let me use her car for the weekend. And I think this is in the past. 12, the teacher doesn't make or let us use phones in class. The teacher doesn't let us use phones in the class. It's a rule. You're not allowed to use phones in class, guys. The teacher doesn't let us use phones in class. 13, did your parents make or let you take piano lessons? Now that's a tricky one. Let's say that you didn't want to take piano lessons, but they thought it was really good for your education. So I'm going to go with, did your parents make you take piano lessons? Anybody over here? Did anybody have their parents make them take piano lessons? Let me know in the comments. 14, he make or let his dog run in the park every day? Well, it's actually park every morning. So every morning he lets his dog run in the park every morning. Unless he's forceful and he can say he makes his dog run, but I don't know if people do that. 15, you shouldn't make or let the kids eat too much candy. Again, this is advice. I'm going to say you shouldn't let the kids eat too much candy on this one. And number 16, again, write down your answers and then check after. So the manager make or let us attend the meeting on Monday. I think if this is a requirement and you're required to do it and you must go, so the manager makes us attend the meeting on Monday. 17, my friend make or let me borrow her book for the weekend. Well, she doesn't have to give you the book. So my friend let me borrow her book for the weekend. She's so nice. And 18, did your siblings, that's like your brother or sister, make or let you play their video games? Usually kids around their video games, they don't want anybody playing them unless they're very nice and they like to share. So did your siblings let you play their video games? And again, let is when we talk about something like, letting someone borrow their car, giving freedom, shows permission, shows freedom, shows choice, this kind of thing. And let's go to the next one. Number 19, you shouldn't make or let your car run low on fuel. I think you shouldn't let your car run low on fuel. You shouldn't let it get to that point. There's no force, there's no requirements here. 20, she make or let her students use calculators during the test. Well, if the teacher really wants the kids to work really hard, I would go with she let her students use calculators during the test. And if it's like in general, she lets her students use calculators during the test in the present simple form. But if it's in the past, she let her students use calculators during the test. So at this point, let's tell me some things people let you do and things people make you do. So let me think about myself. And this is very good for speaking. I would say that things that people make me do right now, I know that like if I get a payment from a student, I am forced to write an invoice. So the government makes me pay invoices. But tell me some things people let me do. Well, I'm a responsible person. I don't really have a lot of authority. So I would say that my wife lets me do some things. We won't get into that. And share with me in the comments what people let you do or make you do. It's a hard one to think about, actually. And here we go. Answer key number 1 through 10. I'll read out the answers to you. This is good for listening, and you can repeat after me if you would like. Number 1, my manager doesn't let us leave early on Mondays. Number 2, Sarah lets her dog play in the backyard every afternoon. 3, did your friends make you join them for the movie last night? Number 4, you shouldn't let your kids stay up too late on school nights. No. Number 5, the teacher makes us take our exams in the classroom. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Number 6, our parents don't let us eat dessert before dinner. Number 7, the coach makes us practice every day after school. Number 8, in the past simple. Did your boss make you stay late last week? Number 9, she lets her children play outside until dark. Number 10, you shouldn't let your pet sleep on the couch. Answer key 11 through 20. My aunt lets me use her car for the weekend. 12. The teacher doesn't let us use phones in class. 13. Did your parents make you take piano lessons? 14. He lets his dog run in the park every morning. 15. You shouldn't let the kids eat too much candy. 16. The manager makes us attend the meeting on Monday. 17. My friend lets me borrow her book for the weekend. 18. Did your siblings let you play their video games? 19. You shouldn't let your car run low on fuel. 20. She lets her students use calculators during the test. Guys, thank you so much for joining the David English Academy. And for more information, just visit and follow my social media accounts. You could check out my website at davidenglish.info, and there you're going to find more exercises to excel your English to get better. That's what we want to do. We want to get better results, right? So hit the bell, give me a like and subscribe, and let's get started on your journey. Let's keep going. Hi, how are you today? If you would like to elevate your English level where people actually understand you, where you're not making mistakes, where you're not confused, where you have control of your English, then you're in the right place. My name is David Sugarman. I've been teaching business English for over 12 years, and I can really help you. Currently, right now, I'm teaching in big companies like Diplomat Israel, like IKEA, and others. If you would like to hear more information, please reach out to me over here. Bye for now.